Imagine stumbling upon a time capsule buried for centuries, only to find it underwater. That's exactly what happened when authorities drained a 200-year-old canal. What they discovered at the bottom was nothing short of extraordinary. In today's video, we're diving into these fascinating stories, uncovering the unexpected and intriguing artifacts hidden for generations in the murky depths. Stay tuned as we explore these remarkable finds and the secrets they reveal about our past. Number 1. Tunnels in the Euphrates River. The Euphrates River, a lifeline of ancient civilizations, is now revealing secrets long hidden under its mighty currents. This summer, receding waters in Iraq's Al-Qadisiyah province reportedly unveiled a secret tunnel, igniting excitement and curiosity. Although these claims are yet to be verified, they resonate with age-old tales of hidden passages beneath the river. Legend has it that during the reign of King Nimrod, around 2180 to 2160 BCE, a grand tunnel was constructed under the Euphrates. This underground passage, believed to connect the divided halves of Babylon, was said to be an ingenious solution for uninterrupted transport, immune to the whims of weather. Despite these fascinating stories, concrete evidence of such a tunnel's existence remains elusive. Modern scholars are skeptical about the feasibility of building such a long tunnel with the technology available 4,000 years ago. No significant archaeological finds have yet confirmed the presence of this Euphrates tunnel, despite some suggestive findings like damaged foundations that hint at an underground corridor. If this newly reported tunnel in Al-Qadisiyah does indeed exist, it would dramatically alter our understanding of ancient hydroengineering. However, with only limited physical evidence, this passage remains a captivating legend. Perhaps the drying Euphrates might one day fully reveal this mysterious conduit. Number 2. A World War II bomb. In the summer of 2022, Italy's Po River, parched by severe drought, revealed a startling piece of history. Imagine the surprise of local fishermen in Borgo Virgilio when they stumbled upon a colossal World War II relic, a 1,000-pound bomb, resting silently on the now exposed riverbed. This unexpected find, hidden for decades, brought the past roaring back to life. The bomb, an imposing remnant from a bygone era, posed an immediate risk. Authorities sprang into action, securing a 3-mile radius and relocating 3,000 residents to ensure their safety. Upon examination, experts identified it as a British MC bomb, crafted by the RAF with the intent to obliterate boats and U-boats. Miraculously, it had remained dormant since its wartime deployment, nestling into the river's sediment. This discovery isn't just a relic, it's a stark reminder of war's enduring footprint. Safely neutralizing the bomb was crucial, yet it also sparked a debate among local historians. Some argue these wartime artifacts are historical treasures, meriting preservation rather than destruction. But there's a larger story here. As climate change intensifies, rivers like the Po are unveiling hidden dangers. Unexploded bombs, scattered across Italy's rivers and countryside, are ticking time capsules. They symbolize a legacy that, if disturbed by changing environmental conditions, could have unforeseen consequences. Number 3. Skeleton Lake. High in the Himalayas of India, there's a place that's as beautiful as it is haunting. Rupkund, also known as Skeleton Lake. This tranquil turquoise lake harbors a macabre mystery. It's the resting place of hundreds of human skeletons, eerily preserved by the cold mountain air. Discovered by chance in 1942 by a British ranger, these bones have been resting there for over a millennium, with carbon dating tracing them back to 850 AD. What's truly baffling is the wide time span these remains cover, with deaths occurring over a period of nearly 1,000 years. This remote lake, sitting 5,000 meters above sea level, is surrounded by treacherous terrain, requiring a grueling 5-day trek from the nearest village. Yet the diverse array of skeletons suggests a mix of local villagers, pilgrims, and even Mediterranean visitors met their end here. One popular theory suggests a royal entourage caught in a deadly blizzard during a religious pilgrimage. But the full story of what happened in this isolated part of the Himalayas remains shrouded in mystery and legend. Depending on the year's snowmelt, the skeletons at Rupkund become fully visible, some with flesh still clinging to their bones, a chilling reminder of their mysterious demise. As anthropologists strive to piece together how up to 800 people met their end in this frozen, forgotten corner of the world, Rupkund continues to captivate with its stark beauty. The juxtaposition of its serene landscape against the grim circle of remains around its edge makes it a place of eerie fascination. The secrets of Skeleton Lake, encapsulated in time, continue to intrigue and mystify, waiting for the day they might be fully unraveled. Number 4. The mystery of China's Longu Caves. Tucked away in the remote areas of Longu County, China, lies a mystery that has puzzled archaeologists for decades. The Longu Caves. Discovered only in the 1990s, these enigmatic hand-carved caverns date back over 2,000 years. What's fascinating is how they were found. A local farmer, while working to expand his fish pond, accidentally broke through a cave roof, revealing an astonishing stone chamber 100 feet below ground. This accidental discovery led to an even more astonishing revelation. A vast network of 24 caverns, each meticulously chiseled from solid rock with nothing more than basic tools. The total volume of these caves? A staggering 4 million cubic feet. The sheer scale and effort required suggests that their construction spanned over a century, yet remarkably, no historical documents mention them. So who created these monumental caves and for what purpose? Theories range from imperial tombs to secret hideouts for clandestine groups. One thing that stands out is their geometric precision, complete with efficient drainage systems, showcasing an advanced level of engineering. While the mysteries of the Longu Caves persist, these ancient structures offer a unique glimpse into Chinese excavation traditions, predating even the famed terracotta army of the Qin dynasty. Now legally protected, these underground marvels serve as a time capsule holding secrets and stories yet to be fully uncovered. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. Imagine this: a 200-year-old canal, drained, revealing something straight out of a fantasy novel. At the bottom, authorities found an enormous squid, so massive it seemed more suited for a Hollywood blockbuster than real life. The sheer size and weight of this deep-sea behemoth were astounding. It's a rare spectacle, as creatures of such epic proportions typically dwell in the unlit depths of the ocean. The sighting of this giant squid, far from its natural deep-sea habitat, in a canal is not just rare, it's almost unheard of. It raises a flurry of questions. How did this leviathan of the deep end up in such an unexpected place? The journey from the ocean's abyss to a man-made canal is a mystery that baffles the mind. We're left to wonder and piece together the possible sequence of events that led to this incredible discovery. What do you think could have brought this gigantic squid to such a surprising location? Share your theories in the comments below. Number 5. Nazi warships. In 2022, a severe drought in Europe brought to light a hidden and dangerous legacy from World War II along the Danube River near Prahovo, Serbia. Over 20 Nazi warships, scuttled during the war, emerged from the depths, their rusting frames packed with unexploded ordnance. These ships, part of Hitler's Black Sea Fleet, were sunk in 1944 as they attempted to escape the advancing Soviet forces, a desperate move to prevent them from being captured. Hidden for nearly 80 years beneath the Danube's waters, these vessels still contain tons of explosives and ammunition. Their unexpected resurfacing poses a significant risk to the river's shipping channels and nearby communities. The receding waters revealed the ship's jagged silhouettes and how they clustered together, creating inadvertent barriers in the river and jeopardizing present-day navigation. Even a slight collision with these wrecks could trigger a catastrophic explosion. Officials were quick to restrict access to parts of the Danube near these hazardous wrecks. While the river will eventually reclaim these ghostly remnants of the Nazi fleet, their brief reappearance is a stark reminder of the enduring impact of past conflicts. Droughts can uncover these forgotten wartime relics, in this case, potentially volatile explosives from a bygone era. The challenge now lies in safely removing these dangerous munitions, a task that poses both logistical and financial hurdles for the nations along the Danube's banks. Number 6. Strange objects in Canal Saint-Martin. Nestled in the bustling heart of Paris, the Canal Saint-Martin has been a charming urban retreat for over 2 centuries, with its peaceful benches and quaint cafes. However, every decade or so, this picturesque scene undergoes a drastic transformation. The canal is completely drained for cleaning, a process revealing a rather unexpected side of Parisian life. When the waters recede, a treasure trove of urban oddities emerges. Among the sludge and muck, you'll find a bizarre collection ranging from household appliances to bicycles, and even more unsettling skeletal remains. The cleanup involves removing a thick layer of sludge laden with all sorts of waste. a task that typically takes around 3 months to complete. For instance, during a 2016 cleaning, an astonishing 50 tons of debris were extracted from the murky depths. What's particularly eye-catching for the onlookers are the large accumulations of tires, mattresses, and shopping carts. Yet, amidst this refuse, there are also glimpses of the city's daily life: umbrellas, bottles, and wallets lost over time. These items, though covered in mud and somewhat unsightly, tell the story of Paris's vibrant history and culture. As unpleasant as it might seem, draining the Canal Saint-Martin is essential for maintaining this iconic part of the Parisian landscape. Over time, locals have grown to understand and even appreciate these cleanings. They serve as a periodic reminder that beneath the serene surface of their beloved canal lies a hidden world as mysterious and intriguing as the city itself. Number 7. A 400-year-old Mexican church. In early 2022, an intense drought in northern Mexico revealed an astonishing piece of history hidden under the waters of the Nahalcoyote Reservoir. The Temple of Santiago, a majestic relic of Spanish colonialism, resurfaced after being submerged for over 4 decades. This 16th-century church, built around 1564, was once a cornerstone for the residents of Quechula, only to be engulfed by the reservoir's creation in 1966. With the reservoir's levels dropping to a mere 10% of its capacity, the church's 48-foot-tall bell tower and arched nave, though weathered by time underwater, stood as a testament to its former splendor. Despite its grandeur and detailed architecture, this early Catholic church in Mexico struggled for prominence. By the 1700s, factors like plague led to the abandonment of the town, and eventually the church succumbed to the rising waters. The drought of 2022, however, turned the tides of history. As the waters receded, visitors were able to walk within the church's structure, experiencing its architecture intimately. For locals, this was more than just a historical site. It was a nostalgic journey back to Quechula's past. While the drought brought hardship, it also unveiled a forgotten jewel of Mexican heritage, providing a unique opportunity to reconnect with a chapter long submerged. Number 8. Vintage cars. This summer in Utah, a surprising discovery emerged at the Hiram Reservoir State Park. As the waters receded, an unexpected auto graveyard came into view, revealing dozens of vintage vehicles from the 1950s. Park officials were astounded to find 56 car wrecks once submerged, now lining the parched shoreline. These weren't accidental relics, they were deliberately placed there decades ago. The Hiram Reservoir, constructed in the 1930s, faced erosion issues along its banks in the 1950s. To tackle this, state engineers turned to an unconventional solution suggested by a local car dealer, using old vehicles as riprap to fortify the reservoir's edges. The state then acquired over 50 totaled cars, ranging from 1940s sedans to 1950s Jeeps and trucks, and submerged them in the reservoir. Today, these rusty vehicles are still recognizable. Their chrome grills and tail fins, relics of a bygone era, are eerily preserved despite years underwater. Visitors to the park now find themselves walking past these metallic time capsules, with scattered parts and deteriorating interiors strewn along the beach. While the idea of using junk cars for environmental protection seems odd now, back then, it was seen as a clever repurposing. These abandoned wrecks not only offer a glimpse into mid-century automotive design, but also pose a question. As climate change continues to affect water bodies around the globe, what other forgotten pieces of our history might resurface?